discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Greetings and welcome to Side Quest Monday. I'm, of course, your Monday host, Arcturus the Black Compass, rising star of Sarthos, light civilizations. Enough about me. We have other people here too, including the boss man. Not
thing.
them. Yeah, this thing. We have this thing here too.
Yep. I'm here, but I'm in the green, but I'm not hosting. This is the Monday show. It belongs to Arcturus. I'm only in the green because I am the boss.
Yes, I'm the one still obligated to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do 2 in a week, you fucks.
No.
It's time for me to relax a little. Take in the sights.
Ooh, we can annoy Arcturus together.
Yay!
Yay!
Excellent. This is my
Oh,
favorite
wow.
part.
All three of them are teaming up against me. This is very much like the other Mondays in no way I can tell.
So it's basically like no one ever left.
Those who mock together take over another dimension together. No, you know what's on that name.
Indeed. No, I get you. I understand where you're going with that.
Thank you.
I'm only here to provide commentary on how Arc has been doing. So as of right now, Arcturus, host of the Monday show, your employee assessment has begun.
Just out of frame.
Impress me.
It's a clipboard right here.
Yes. It's a clipboard
This is
shaped like alcohol.
This is a quality control check, everybody.
Joy.
Your assessment has begun. Impress me.
Look, the outcome is going to be the same regardless. I mean, you don't have that many other architects of Sarthos to swap me out with. So, strictly speaking, you're basically relying upon my work ethic and the fact they can kill me at will repeatedly. So, let's not... I don't need to hyperventilate over this. We're doing fine. It's fine. Greetings, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying the show thus far. I know I'm not.
-5 points for fanny pack.
My package is not a fanny pack.
Why?
It is a manly, forward-facing package.
In no way, shape, or form do you have a manly forward-facing package.
I'm so
Form
confused.
facing.
Hold on. I am not used to it. How is this how you all put up with the show?
Yes.
Like how do you all put up with the delay? Like when I speak, my lips aren't matching what I'm seeing.
You
get
gotta
used to it.
ignore watching
It's
yourself.
confusing me. I can't, but I'm used to seeing myself. It's like I'm stuck in the past.
Yes.
I can explain this to you. You just have to take some footnotes from the other cast members here. In a situation like this, they compensate by not listening or paying the slightest attention to anything I say whatsoever.
What?
Yeah, it really does help.
Exactly.
Sorry, were you saying something?
I don't
Okay,
understand.
yeah. Ignore him. It really
Part of
Alright.
that is that funky accent that sounds slightly French in nature because it's so pompous. You just kind of tune it out after a while because it's so
Okay.
annoying.
I think.
All right, Arcturus, points off of your assessment for causing a time delay. Please continue.
I'm causing time delay. I just recently became a wizard and cribbed some notes off of a mad chronomancer somewhere.
Blame you.
Kill.
It's all your damn fault.
Another 5 points for arguing with the assessor.
Ooh, I like this game. Can we play this every Monday?
5 points from Slytherin.
So how many points does he have now?
I would be Snape.
I believe that negative
Thief is
10
obviously the little ginger girl. Thorn is Ron Weasley. And
Get me?
Arcturus
I'm
is
okay
Maggie
with
Smith.
that.
And
Wait.
Arcturus is Maggie Smith. What?
Wait, no. Can Arcturus be Neville Longbottom?
No, because he's the hero.
Okay,
I don't-
never mind. Arcturus can be
I don't remember who that is.
Goyle.
He basically saves the day.
He can be Goyle.
Wait a second, wasn't Goyle monosyllabic?
Yes.
You
Just the
bitch.
way that you were intended to actually be, but something happened accidentally.
I
Did he
think
die?
Marauders, man. I'm fine with that.
Some some scribe screwed up, and when they were writing me, just went from a monosyllabic idiot to chief scholar, architect, and general Renaissance individual if we had a Renaissance.
You're like
Alright.
Darth Maul between the movies and the Clone Wars.
But he didn't die.
Legless?
Wait,
We wish he did.
He got cut in half. Didn't he die?
No,
Wait, no, I thought
he
Magog
lived
didn't
through
have
that
legs.
somehow. He's also not the only one that got cut in half. Weirdly enough.
I don't understand.
Oh, is that what the fanny pack is for?
Anyway,
Kinda tie the
Arcturus,
whole
are
thing
you
together.
gonna do the intro or not?
I thought I had. Well, look, I give you a chance to yourselves. Okay, very well. Again, I am Arcturus Black Compass Light of Sarthos, foremost pusher of civilization in this mad, cursed world. Also, we have the deranged dark wizard, the thief who we just call them bitch, and of course the degenerate quarter breed abomination that doesn't deserve to live, but is now apparently a noble in the Sandy Lands.
That feels really
By
great.
accident, completely.
What kind of intro? You didn't even say, as usual, the rules are.
Oh,
Down in the description. All
Sorry, I thought
donations through
you wanted
Streamlabs and
heralding.
Super Chats are appreciated as it keeps our treasuries filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. 5 points off of your assist.
I have coffers, actually. I would just like to point out. That's where I store all my treasures.
I'm just gonna keep taking points off his assessment for stupid shit.
Yay!
You should probably go through how the different activations work because it's not nobody here has it down pat yet. Mostly.
yeah,
We haven't quite
mostly
figured
because no one pays attention to whether or not there's a side quest or a mini quest, even if I go through the trouble of explaining every single action. That's fine. Look, suffice to say, you've got potions of health. They don't work like they used to. One potion heals all at the next opportunity. You've got Lash Out, where you can compel someone to attack someone else with a witty barb, assuming they're capable of fielding such a thing. And, of course, you've got the Backstab, which is where someone is compelled to pay a backhanded compliment. And after that, we've got the Tree of Woe, where you're compelled to pretend that someone here did something impressive. Or at least one of us has to. We have to pretend we're impressive. We're not even to the funny one yet. And Masochist Mask, for those of you who really want to hurt us through hurting you. That's it for the green
5
ones.
points off of your assessment for boring me. The rules
Gotta
are in the
use-
description. We have to assume our audience members and our co-hosts know how to read.
That
That's
wasn't always
That's
true.
an awfully bold assumption
Yeah.
for them, isn't it?
That's a lofty expectation we've come to realize.
I've read it for them. They still don't get it. What?
I worked very hard to be able to learn how to read for this show. All right, so I would just like to be appreciated for that effort. Thank you.
No. I don't get appreciated. You don't get appreciated either. No appreciation here.
Learning to read turned your hair stringy. I don't like it.
What?
Go back to being dumb.
What?
Nothing. Your hair's
Stringy?
Right.
This is luxurious, soft, spun, almost golden.
It looks like weak old spaghetti.
Look who's talking, pale face.
That doesn't even make any sense. Paleness doesn't have anything to do with spaghetti.
No, but your hair is just as pale as your face.
You just have to admit that you didn't fucking come up with anything. You just spouted out what came to your head and it sounded stupid.
No, you sounded stupid. So I was
You sounded-
mirroring what I heard.
Arc 5 points off your assessment for allowing her to talk to me like that. I have packages to open.
Huh? I zoned out like a full minute ago.
I'm expected to keep this lot under control. Look,
Yes.
just they allow people to speak every once in a while. I think I'm doing pretty well. In any case, yes, that's right. We have packages. I understand the thief here and Magog both have packages. Huzzah! As for why I look small, because you have no grasp of dimension and context. I am reveling in my rich amount of space because I am wealthy and powerful. Whereas these people have to just try and cram their face to the crystal to make it look like they have enough space to breathe.
No tapestry.
Oh, Mr. Long-Winded Man, I have a question. Pick me. Ark,
Yes,
Hold on, one.
nameless.
why is your chair as tall as you, if not taller?
Because it also demonstrates my wealth and power and just general freedom to be excessively absurd with things.
So you're like,
He also doesn't understand how perspective works.
Yeah, he should really get some perspective.
I'm sorry, who else can even afford to play with it? Mm. In any case, perhaps I want to move on to those packages and I'll probably start having
All right.
to confuse each other further.
First package opened was these little sticks of black. I think this is Brian because he said he was going to send me some more necro root. But unfortunately, Brian, I have to let you down, buddy. I put these on my wish list one time. This brand, the Jumbo, and they're not good because you think that this whole thing is black and you can just turn the bottom and it'll extend. It's not. It's literally just the top bit.
What?
It runs out instantly. There's no. They only put it in a big thing so you can hold it like a pencil, but it's really only that amount.
I have
really-
one just like that. It's made of lies.
Oh,
It's a throne of lies. This one.
wait,
So Brian,
you-
if you're watching, these are not the brand I use anymore, so do not ever buy these for me again. Thank you for sending them. I appreciate it, but these really don't work. They are lies and deceit.
wait, are they a pencil?
No,
They're the makeup version of stuffing a sock in your pants.
That's actually pretty hilarious. I mean, that's devious. Hats off to the makers there. Also, it's not good news from Magog, which hats off to the makers there. That's devious and very much great fun.
Well, I appreciate his scam as much as the next thief. But I'm just wondering, it genuinely doesn't twist any further up?
no, like watch.
Oh,
Hold
wow.
on.
That is
I'm gonna
devious.
take the plastic off.
I have a
It's
lip thingy that's like that.
Yeah, I'm taking the plastic off so I can.
And see, I was thinking it was some sort of like lid liner pencil kind of thing where you just,
Yeah,
shave
one
it
would
down like
ass-
an actual pencil.
No, one would assume it's like lipstick where you turn it and it goes up.
It's one of the two.
But the ones
But
the ones I use now do that. They're big black things. Yeah.
You're rubbing
Yeah.
big black things all up on your face.
We do enjoy
Isn't it?
certain things big and black.
Indeed.
Very satisfying, I'm
um,
sure.
The brand I actually use is called Moon something. Moon.
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 You're getting
Something.
mooned on your face.
Yes, but unfortunately they're not always in stock, which is why I put these on my wish list one time, because the moon ones were gone. And unfortunately, when I got them in, see, as you can see, I've pulled the plastic off. There's nothing holding, and it looks like the bottom can twist, but nothing happens. It doesn't turn at all.
Oh, that's
All you get is that little bit. They only put it in a big thing so that you can use it as a pencil, and but it does nothing. I tried chewing on it.
There's less than an actual pencil.
that's sad and pathetic. And
Yeah.
wow.
I
That's
find it
all you get.
hilarious. They call it Jumbo. It's like, those Twitter users call themselves the Truth Bringer. You know they're full of shit just right then immediately.
It's a jumbo, but it's trickery. It's a jumbo, but it says eye pencil. So it's
That
only
is-
supposed to do like the little thin around the eye.
Jumbo.
Yeah, but those are
amount of-
usually super thin too.
jumbo amount of plastic to choke a fish in the ocean.
But yeah, I tried even cracking one open to see if there was more inside of it, and it's just straight plastic.
Used to
you
have
don't-
more.
There's no
Yeah.
more. So they will be used, Brian, but they will run out very quickly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have told you the last time I got these in, because they suck. Don't. If you watched this, Brian, if you're not watching live, if you watch it later, please do not buy the jumbo ones ever again.
They're a
They're-
waste of your signals.
Meanwhile,
they're-
thank you,
they're-
Brian Yoder, for presenting this with this hilarious moment of McGall getting duped by your world's shitty merchants. It gives me hope
Hold
for the
on,
future.
I'm gonna look up that other brand that I know I like. They're just not always in stock. Let me go do a thing.
Well,
Let
in the
me-
meantime, I also have a package.
Hold on, it's right here.
Right there. Never mind. No
No, you can-
meantime.
You can do it. You just give me a sec. Wait.
Ladies, don't fight. You can take turns.
I don't like
What
taking
happened?
turns. I must be first and only.
What?
Well, you already missed that boat, didn't you?
They're called Moon Creations face paint sticks. Moon Creations is the brand I like, but they're not in stock all the time. So I have to order them when they are in stock. Like right now, I'm looking at the page and there's only one left in stock.
A testament to how great their product is.
Yeah. So when I see them, I order them. They're like $9, but they last a lot longer because they're like a whole stick that can extend when it, gets used. You can extend it again. These don't extend. They're trickery, false advertisement. It looks like a big fucking thing, but it's not. Anyway, go ahead and open your package, thief. 5 points off your assessment, by the way, Arcturus, for allowing Brian to purchase these.
Okay, all right. And this one's from Master Brian. Enjoy your gift. Ah, okay, all right. How do I open this? Hang on. Gotta bust out the sharpened pointies for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, I won't be able to open it properly.
There may yet be a blood price today.
Ooh. Oh, I think I know what this is. And for whatever reason, I can't get it out of the freaking box. Oh my! Ah, that is not super conspicuous, is it?
I thought that was a rubber chicken. For some reason, for a
No.
split moment, just when I was about to say, why isn't it making noise? It's a solid chicken. What's
It is a goblet.
how many drinking vessels do you have?
That is entirely
Oh,
too
I
good for
have
you. Send it over here immediately.
So many. Oh, look at that! It's
That's pretty though.
gorgeous.
Is it engraved?
Yeah, it's got floral engravings on the sides here around, and then in the middle, it's just
Ooh.
smooth.
Is it pewter or silver? Look on the bottom.
It doesn't say.
Probably
Does it
steel.
say made in Pakistan?
It says vintage handmade brass king's royal
Brass.
chalice.
Oh.
I'll take brass.
Yeah, that means it's probably it's good. Brass
What
is
do you
good.
want to? What do you want to bet that the thief's bedroom is starting to look like the Holy Grail room and
It
Indiana
really,
Jones?
it actually kind of is. I have so many drinking vessels, and
Which one is the correct one?
which
It's-
one is the correct grail?
It's the leftover styrofoam cup from McDonald's.
Hey, Arcturus, we have 2 girls, 1 goblet.
You stop that right now.
I have no idea where you're going, and I just want you to stop anyway.
This
I
is,
resent
think
my
this is
imagination
my new
some
favorite
days.
cup. I think I'm gonna use this for all of my future endeavors because it makes me feel special. And
Why, yes,
pretty
it looks like
and
goblet fit for a
rich.
king.
Yes.
You should drink from it, and we can see if you can age immediately or not.
All right, let's see.
You have
Hang on.
chosen poorly.
Let's go.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I knew you were going to tease me. You're a tease.
Of
But-
course I am. That's part of my charm.
Thief, did that receiving the goblet bring you joy or
It
happiness?
did. It really
did?
did. Yes.
Arcturus, 5 points off your assessment for allowing the thief to have happy time.
Yes. Look, we need to do the things, the attacks and stuff. Those of you who send super chats, that's my domain since it's still Monday. But those of you who send Streamlabs will be handled roughly by Pfizer, and you brought it upon yourselves. But we'll
Negative.
benefit as a whole for that better.
Negative.
So,
No, you're wrong. That's 10 points.
That's 10 points off your assessment for not knowing that I've taken over Streamlabs today.
what?
Yeah, you didn't hear that? We covered this.
We did.
We
We
literally
did cover
covered
this.
before the show.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking
was-
of Streamlabs, Lion Patriot gave 20 signals
Yeah,
and said,
yeah,
"Fool's
yeah,
fire
wait.
for
You're correct.
Arcturus."
Well then,
Well, that's gonna make doing super chats kind of hard.
So Lion Patriot gave 20 signals for Arcturus to receive the Fool's Fire attack.
indeed. And I'll try once again what I tried the first Monday show that didn't go so well. Here's my joke. It's all going to get better. For you.
That reminds me of the kitten.
Uh,
That reminds me of the kitten.
I have no idea what they meant. I assume it's like rosebud. It's like one of those things they say and then they let a snow thingy. What do they call those things? The snow that comes down and rolls off. In any case, thank you. Even though, I mean, honestly, I do my best to support my deranged Dark Overlord. I really do. But it's so hard whenever the schema, none of it holds together. It's completely random, arbitrary. I think they're fucking.
Play
But
the attack,
I don't like phrases-
dumbass.
It's like gaslighting, honey. More disturbing. In any case, one thing I want to note, where was I? Voices for the dead haunting me at all times. In any case, super chat first and then streamhouse first, or do we reverse that? I don't know. Honestly, no one briefed me on any of this. I think they're just screwing with me. I really do. In any case, greetings, everyone in chat who thinks I should be greeting them. And yes, you're quite right. If a bullshitter does get a claim, well, then they've got to be absolutely that much more sinister still. Oh, right. I know what he's bitching about now. This is going to cost me more points on the assessment, isn't it? Look, it's not that bad, after all. It's not been... Oh, wait. They're going to be on the way back shortly, aren't they? This would be better if, of course, they paid attention to those times. Are we out already? They're back. They're almost back, aren't they? Magog's behind me right now, isn't he? Okay, good. No. We're not that far gone yet. Here they are.
proper frazzled, ain't you?
I didn't die laughing. You died laughing.
You can't kill me because I have the Holy Grail. So, just saying.
It's a my holy pale
You are Holy Grail.
trumps your holy grail because it's bigger. It's like a whole pail. That's whole.
Oh, I meant holy pale, as in your ghost face.
You are a stupido.
You're a stupido. Arc, 5 points. Negative
You're not
5
giving
points.
the assessment. Stop it, thief.
What?
I found
1
this.
point.
I found this foam on my desk, and I'm going to chew on it.
Yeah, you chew on that foam. Yeah, bite it. Sink your teeth into it. Suck it. Yeah.
I spit my foam at you.
Nope, I am not. I'm not going to stick the end of this in my mouth because that's what the thief wants, and I refuse to give it to her.
I do like it when people stick things in their mouth.
I'm the only one who hasn't done it, and it's going to stay like that.
Well, I'm gonna open another package before Ark comes back and reads a super chat.
I bet you're never going to get anything nearly as cool as what I got today. I don't think anyone's going to get anything as cool as what I got today ever.
Well, I'm
again.
not. I didn't get any packages, but last week I got this cool necklace.
Well, let the audience decide. Let's see what my other packages are, and if any of them are cooler than your goblet of dire straits, then we will fucking find out, won't we?
Indeed. Whoever has the lamer packages will take damage even.
That's not a plus 5 points for ingenuity.
Wait, no.
Oh wow, he can gain points.
Don't give him points. His entire purpose in life is to fail.
No.
His entire purpose in life is to make us miserable. He's the host. I found this and thought it might be useful to you with your mythos from Constance. Oh, Constance got me a book with aged pages.
Books are
Very
great.
nice. Leather bound. Smell. Oh man, it smells like leather too. Oh, that's a good smell. Oh, smells
Yeah,
like.
you sniff those pages. Sniff
Wait,
them hard.
hold on. Be serious. Hold on. Real talk, real quick. Have you ever like smelled? What's it called? Like, have you ever gone into like a leather shop?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Like the whole shop smells
quite frequently.
like leather boots, leather pants, leather jackets. Like, have you ever smelled that?
Leather
This is
bodysuit.
exactly what it smells like. It smells like the old back. It's like the old back booth at a flea market that has nothing but like cowboy leather boots in it. That's
In
what
a
it's-
similar vein,
Those are my favorite.
have you ever been into like a really old-fashioned style used bookstore?
Well, no, because it doesn't really smell like an old book. It smells more just like pure leather smell. Though I do like the smell of a good bookstore.
Right,
do.
I love bookstore smell. Because
Okay,
I'm
all right.
holding a book. That's why I just think I put the two thoughts together. I'm like, old bookstore.
I've
However-
been inside of an old leather-bound book shop.
Ooh.
Shop.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
However, I will say that the smell of books makes me have to take a shit. I don't know what it is, but every time I go into a bookshop, I gotta take a shit within like 2 minutes.
Do you read on the privy?
Yes, I do.
Maybe that's
Yes,
why. It's your mind has connected reading books to taking it from.
To taking a huge shit.
Pavlovian response. And honestly, I'm surprised that people have a fetish for the way leather smells. Do you know how they tan it? I mean, there's a lot of really terrible things they rob into that leather to tan it properly. The reason it smells nice is because it's all sneaking out of the way of the tannery. You people are strange.
Stop ruining it. And also, Magog is going to be leaving us in about 5 minutes. He's going to
Yeah.
have to go do
He's
something.
gonna leave us in 5 minutes for about 10 minutes.
To go
No,
Okay, he
this
hasn't
is
smelled the
a
paper
leather
yet.
smell. It's a leather smell, not a book smell.
Okay.
It's a leather book.
Well,
So-
Magog
Doesn't
is
matter.
having...
Pages don't smell like book pages because the power of the leather is overcoming it.
I have arbitrarily decided the thief takes damage. The chat seems generally agree that Magog's gift is better. Whoopsie doodles. Thief. Moving on, though, we do need to get through the super chats, and then we can finish the stream labs, and we can get towards the, Pillockory, towards the second half. In any case, first off, Dr. Doing through 5 signals at us, supporting our efforts here, filling our coffers, so on and so forth, with the following message. I need to take a break from listening to the PSA Sich versus Sarkon debate on Russia and Ukraine because it's making my blood boil. Entertain me, y'all. No
Well,
activation
no.
involved in that.
Better, if it makes you feel any better, there's absolutely nothing you can do about the situation.
Oh no, you can go over there and fight for Ukraine if you're Reddit
I mean,
bro.
okay, so there's one thing you can do about the situation.
Well, and then what you could do is you could take a picture of yourself while you're fighting for Ukraine, post it to the internet, and then get caught by Russians and bombed by Russians.
Get your location.
Who have sussed out your location, autist style.
Oh my god. Good job, Reddit. Excellent,
Oh.
excellent work. Fucking internet.
Greetings into everyone chat, and suffice to say, I was wondering that they mandate all those like shotty thingies they inject you with to travel. Does that still apply when you're going to Ukraine to die in a meaningless war?
Yes.
Unclear.
Yes, actually, I did read an article in my browsings of the interwebs. A lady who was to be euthanized, it was required of her to get vaccinated before she was euthanized.
Yeah, they live in an insane clown world. I have one more package.
No.
But before we get into that, Wendigo gave 5 signals to say, who doesn't like a BBC, a badass black compass? Have a healing potion, Arcturus.
I think that was maybe worth it.
Don't mind if I do. Thank you. I especially appreciate how uncomfortable it made everyone else. Just really
I
nice
thought
of
it
you.
was funny. I'm gonna call you BBC now. For my own reasons. My own amusement.
And finally, JTRW gave 25 signals to say, you keep saying points off your assessment. Reminds me of John Spartan. You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality code. Thanks a lot, you shit-brain, fuck-faced, ball-breaking, duck-fucking pain in the ass. Activate Magog. Special attack. Go. Be gone, all of you peons.
Fine.
Well,
fine,
shit.
Fine.
He didn't activate me. He just died. He just died. There we go. The animation. In case you didn't see it, it's right here. It has replaced Slut as my favorite sword. One of the fans sent me this. Who sent me this again? I can't remember. The paper's here somewhere. Who sent me this again? I'm having a brain fart. I knew it like yesterday. I need to clean up my desk area. I have too many papers. Anyway, it's cool, isn't it? One of the fans sent me it. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Glad you're doing well. I'm assuming you're doing well. Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah, real quick, if you want to, check out the links below to Calico Devil. Now, I know we shill out Calico Devil a lot, but I uploaded a new design today. It's kind of just a fun little design I came up with. It's nothing special. It's not part of the Save the Necronook thing that I'm doing on my main channel, but it's still a fun design if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. I wish I could show it off, but I'm not in charge. I don't know how to do that here. I don't know if I can. But you can go see it on Calico Devil. It's a design of a really cool sword. And in the center of the sword, it says, "What is best in life?" ? And for those who know, will understand and find it humorous. For those who don't know, deserve no mercy. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Check out Calico Devil T-shirt company over on the Teespring store. Link down below. Arcturus, what is best in life?
Getting rich and having your enemies surreptitiously disposed of.
That's not, that's not bad, but it's not the. Pfizer, what is best in life?
To see your enemies driven before you. It's the only part of that I remember.
She got.
And hear the lamentations of their women. Honestly, you embarrassed barbarian kind.
Thief, what's the whole quote? Thief, what is best in life?
Stealing candy from babies.
Yeah. We call ourselves a high fantasy comedy show. You can't even get it right.
Excuse me, I could have
to
gotten
crush
it
your
right, but
enemies,
you...
to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women.
Which I
Why would I want to hear
but
their
it's wrong. It's wrong, and you're wrong.
I'd rather hear their screams. One way or another.
I wouldn't want the women to be lamenting.
Belatedly, I want to address that I know where this sword came from. I saw the conversation in chat. I know because I am bitterly jealous about that sword. That is a kingly sword. I could take over Sarth as a sword, but I'd probably give it to the king because I'm not inclined to rule that. That's not important. In any case, Octane Junkie was the individual who commissioned that complicated...
I couldn't... my brain farty thingy. I knew it was something junky.
Well,
Look, you're barking mad. Who could blame you?
Well, you know what? I am not barking mad. I am actually pretty fucking saying thank you very much.
He's also getting old, so that's probably half of it at least.
Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna open my final package because we have to. We're getting. The audience has already judged that my book from Constance, thank you, Constance, was better than the Thief's Goblet, but we don't know what's in this package.
Hang on. I didn't see that. You're gonna have to bring
Look,
up
you already
that
took the damage, you
bowl.
already died, you came back at full health. Honestly, you've got... If you want to argue, it's not going to go well for you.
Me?
5 points! Plus 5 points, Arcturus, for agreeing with me.
-5 points, Arcturus, for making a stupid point.
You should get negative points for being an ass kiss.
Another -5 points for being an ass kiss. Thank you.
Ass kiss. Dude,
I said
it's like a Hershey kiss, just much more pleasant for me.
Oh? I didn't know that. And now I know too much.
Speaking of Octane Junkie, this package comes from him, and it says, well, I couldn't find one completely in black, but this one is the closest nonetheless. Bottoms up, my lord, your pal, Octane Junkie, via Anarove Woodworks. And then there's an address to the Woodworks. So Octane Junkie, yet again, coming through for a win.
I'm interrupting ever so briefly to say, Constance, no, you haven't missed anything. I just haven't had a chance to activate it. Have you seen these monkeys I work with? I mean, obviously, I struggle. Don't worry, your attack will be activated. I will see to it personally.
Octane Junkie has brought forth a fine wood-crafted goblet, or more of a beer mug. It's lacquer finished, and it's dark wood, and it's hefty and shiny, and it's a pint-sized. That's definitely got to be a pint. That's a whole pint, yeah, for sure. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, Octane Junkie, you send me the coolest shit. I mean, Brian's great, don't get me wrong. Brian is prop master general, but Octane Junkie's got to be like prop master. What's colonel? He's prop master colonel. Is there? That's an American rank. That's an Earth Realm rank. What do we call? What's a below a commander?
Prop
Octane Junkie. Octane Junkie got me a cool sword and now a cool beer stein, a beer mug. So he is prop master commander.
Now, my God, can you real quick for the audience confirm that that is what a pint size thing looks like, please?
Well, it's definitely a pint. Look at the size of it.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, that is what pint size looks like, and I want you to remember that the next time you make fun of me for being pint size.
Listen, little bit. I know you could probably take a bath in this.
Except I cannot.
Yes. You
I
can.
am
Well, you're right.
larger than a pint size.
You're right. Most of your body would go into this, but your boobs would hang off the edge ever so slightly.
Look, so long as you can hold her head under the surface of the liquid, I think it's close enough.
I've seen fairies bigger than you, little bit.
Listen, I am much larger than a fairy.
She's not.
Yes, I am.
I'm a fairly small person, believe it or not. She's smaller than me.
Maybe her
Why you gotta
ego
call me
is
out like
rather
that,
large.
Fiza? I thought we were tight.
I'm a tiny ball of tusks and face paint and anger. And sometimes sand.
I
Jim
don't want to be here
Adams
when you get
called
stuck
it,
together.
because it's wood, Jim Adams has called it a grog log, which I like.
That's funny.
Thank you, Octane Junkie. Cheers to you. I will use this every show from here on out. It's going right here. And from this day forward, I shall take my goblin piss out of its bottle and pour it into the grog log.
There you go.
I would also like to show off my favorite sword because I also don't remember who bought this for me. I think it was also Octane Junkie. I'd like to remember because I love this thing.
I,
really
meanwhile,
just
remember that
it's-
Octane Junkie is the man who commissioned my beloved brigandine armor, which I wear with great regularity to this day.
Yes, Octane Junkie, like Brian provides us with so many props that he is the prop master general, but Octane Junkie has more precision. Like, he doesn't provide as many props, but his props are quality.
They
So
land.
it's like impactful when you receive something from Octane Junkie.
He's the quartermaster.
It's all on
Yes.
for the record.
Oh, that's a good one. Instead of prop master commander, because that's too close to Brian. Brian is prop master general, and Octane Junkie's our quartermaster.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of people who have sent props, but these guys go above and beyond, so they get titles. Sorry.
Fair enough. Look, I love my brigantine. Constance Baker's been waiting for a while to have their attack activated. I think it's more than time, and they should be primed to hear this. Constance Baker threw 10 signals at us through Super Chats with the following request: Torrid Tabula, Arc Translate for Magog.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a whole lot of hamster.
Unsolicited views on the importance of freedom of religion. I don't know why he's gone on this tangent. I suspect he just wants me to face the backlash from it.
If it happens to be, then it will be, so it shall be.
Honestly, I don't know why he idolizes Putin. I don't think that's necessary. Honestly, I don't think he's pure evil either. I just don't think he's really a role model. He's just... Honestly, the guy has to be... Well, that's not relevant. I'm simply translating. Suffice to say, awfully edgy.
If there is to be sawdust, let there be anus.
Sounds like a lot of splinters. Arc? Translate.
Like what?
Arc
No,
translate.
no, I don't think that seems to have actually gone through pretty straightforward.
That was
I don't...
pretty straightforward.
I think the tab might have failed on that one.
I see. So what you're saying is, what he's saying was what he said.
Anus.
Precisely. I always knew that about him.
It's a recurring theme, and he is, dark wizard, so expecting to get around is not terribly surprising.
Indeed.
There is no better world than the world that we have in our penis head.
Hold on. I don't think
Circumcised or
Israel should be
uncircumcised?
supported. I think it's being propped up absurdly by the world nations. But, if he can only keep on its own, I think it has a pretty... Okay, so I shouldn't argue with him. I'm also not going to repeat what he actually said.
That's fair. We'll just chalk it up to something that could remain unsaid.
Oh, symbols are playing on the mat with a need to have an acoustic gathering.
You sick fuck.
Oh, it's back. Are we done?
I think so, and just in time. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to translate that? I refuse. Apologies,
sorry,
Constant Baker. It was very unprofessional of me, but that last one was just... It's just wrong.
Too far.
Too far. Way too far.
I have to pour the thing back.
She can't control that she's losing hair, Magog.
Unfortunately, Octane Junkie, the mug you sent me is leaking.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
At the bottom, there's the tiniest of cracks, which I will mend myself, so there's no reason to return it. But it has left quite the mess there. Just a little drippy drip.
Weirdly enough, I got a horn tanker that had the same problem. So, what's with the leaking vessels?
I can't use it this show, but I will have to repair that with a sealant of some sort. Very sorry, Octane Junkie. It might have just got jarred around because it doesn't look like it's... I mean, it really doesn't look like it's damaged in any way. It might just be the very slightest pinhole, because it's not like a huge spillage, but I picked it up and it was like drip, like single
Was it
little drips.
condensating?
No,
was it
hell
just-
no.
Leaking.
No, it's definitely, I could see it coming off of one of these little corners.
Acute sympathies to Octane Junkie on the unfortunate fate of his mug, and not any sympathies whatsoever to deranged Dark Lord Overlord who makes my life lengthier, but colossal hell. In any case, Constant Baker went on to throw another 5 signals with the sole message of, I got the poo pillar, my lord! I will send a pic of it soon! So...
Oh, what fun!
A toe? A foe?
Boobs.
You're right, Kira Smartuck. This is a show full of leaky vessels.
Oh. Yeah, my new mug leaks more than Thief's boat.
That's not what I meant by vessel, but
I'm really disappointed you didn't make a vagina joke.
That was the joke. That was the point. That was the look that I was giving you. It was an implied vagina joke. Come on.
And indeed, you are all 3 leaky vessels.
I said leaky vessels, and it took a whole ass fucking minute for anybody to do anything with it. I'm disappointed in everybody. Demerits for all.
You didn't demerit me. I demerit you.
Demerit you.
No, I demerit you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Listen, bitch.
Real quick, Marcin Johansson gave 20 signals to say 4 Masochist Masks for each cast member. Do your anus worst.
No.
Marcin Johansson
She left. Sit back in your seat, thief, so I can threaten you with a bigger. Mine is bigger.
just
Mine is bigger.
Just
You know who's
activate
in?
it. Just activate it the one time, Arkham. There's no reason. to
Already
play it
done.
4 times.
You know who has a really, really small weapon? Marcin Johansson.
You're right. A small weapon, and he doesn't quite know how to use it, does he?
It's a really, really small set of nunchucks.
Marcin Johansson, your sister is so much hotter than you, Scarlet, and I boned her, so I fucked your sister.
I made fun of his ability to fight. Yeah, do better than that.
Marcin
Oh,
Johansson, you slut. You ulcerated, suppurating jellyfish anus. You cringing pile of filth! How dare you! Dare.
I'm still going with undersized nunchucks.
By the way, tell your sister I hated the Black Widow movie.
Everybody
It
did.
sucked.
I didn't see it. Should I?
No.
No,
Look, Marcin
no,
Johansson.
you can watch the new Spider-Man, but that's about it.
Okay.
Personally, I have nothing against your sister. I thought they'd be pretty well. Disney really screwed them up.
Not wrong.
I think that's all the. Yeah, that's all the Streamlabs for now. But I believe a new super chat came in.
Well, yes, we have 2 more to cover. One from Sixer's Tales, who paid 5 Signas towards our efforts here with a, I think Signas, I don't really understand that symbol, with the following message: greetings, one and all, and more importantly, hello there, which activates absolutely nothing but hi, yes.
Hello there. How are you?
Sorry, I was ignoring you. 5 points taken off for forcing me to ignore you.
Some bitch. Okay, moving on. More relevantly, Niska25 donating 25 Signas to our efforts here with the following message: special attack from my quarter orc war goddess, waifu. Pretty please. Hugs and kisses. Gropes too if I'm allowed.
Oh, gross.
Of course you're allowed.
I did not
Yeah.
need to see that in my mind space.
Not only allowed, but fucking encouraged. Absolutely.
Oh, I thought she was rubbing art.
No,
In
me.
this case,
I just want to watch.
I'm gonna get wine drunk. That night.
As opposed to what? Anyway. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing very well. I don't have anything to shell. I'm good. I'm good. So, if you're just looking in the chat and you're not subscribed already, clicky the little button. Even though half the time YouTube won't warn you that we're on anyway. And you'll show up like 3/4 of the way through the show saying something like, YouTube didn't warn me because the algorithm is shit. Anyway, that was fun. Yeah, Niska alone has the sole ability to grope. Once, you may squeeze one boobie one time like a clown nose honk. It was a one-time offer. I know I didn't say anything, but the offer was there. I just didn't advertise it. She was the first one to take me up on it. So unfortunately, it was a limited time offer. Sorry, life's not fair, and then you die. All right, Isaac, you're the war goddess. No shills needed. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure that I speak for my appearance and general demeanor speaks for itself. I don't really need to shill anything. I can just sit here and do the bare fucking minimum, and I'm amazing. The vibrating sword of work. We got a fucking vibrating sword. Not even for sex reasons. Do you know how funny that would be when you pull it out of a corpse? Just blood spatter everywhere. You could make it into an art piece against the wall. Anyway, nice earrings. Thank you. I got sun, I got moon, and I got sun. This is again from Prop Master Brian. So I'll hold you to that. I'm gonna save that for my birthday. Sixer's Tales. The War Goddess rules. I've noticed I have a few. Oh, they're back. Sorry.
I'm not as
Now
sorry as the rest of us.
You were dead the entire time. Relax. Oh, good. Magog is huffing the book.
What?
You gonna be okay there, son?
Get off a sticker, you stupid sticker.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, I thought it was a silica gel packet, and you were about to eat that next.
He's a buck huffer. That's what we know.
I know it says do not eat on the outside, but they're not the boss of you.
If women's vaginas smelled like this, men would be more willing. Just saying.
Hang on, hold up. Pause.
Saying the smell of vagina isn't good? Are you gay?
Are you saying that men aren't already more than willing?
Oh, we are. But if it smelled like this, y'all would get tired of having men just fall into your lap.
Look, fish was once a
I mean,
very
it already
important
is
part of the human diet, as I understand it.
I mean, honestly, if there was just a bunch of men falling into my lap constantly, that'd get pretty inopportune and annoying. Maybe that's why they don't smell like books.
And women too, because I guarantee you, this shit smells awesome.
I already have that problem, Magog.
women would be falling in your laps as well, ladies.
I know. like I
Whatever
said,
your
I already
preference.
have that problem.
Whatever
I
your
have-
preference. I'm trying to be diverse.
I have both
have-
problems.
I have no problems getting a head. That's what decapitation is for. I got a vorpal sword. Doo-da, doo-da.
Hooda daddy.
Not that
I'm out of packages, and I think we're all caught up on everything. So, Ark, was your show. What do we do next? Picture this.
Well, no, because it is my show. We have something scheduled for the second hour. We're not there yet. We've got more time to kill, as it were. In 5 minutes, we'll get started on that. Personally, I'm kind of curious as to, yeah, Miss Steam, just because you don't have a sense of smell doesn't mean other people don't. That's irrelevant. Liza, I noticed that you're a bit less disgusting today. How are things going for you?
Wait, is he trying to make a small talk
He's
with
saying
us?
normally. Yeah, is this okay? Cool. It's small talk time.
Yeah, it looks like you actually bathed in everything.
I usually do. What the fuck do you do?
Not in sand. Sand doesn't count.
I know sand doesn't count. You have no idea what women look like. Somehow.
I do, and I just don't really correlate with you necessarily, so this is getting really weird.
Yeah,
You
no.
brought it up.
Maybe it's the fact that I actually have to be presentable on a regular basis for subjects. They get whiny when I constantly meet with them with armor because apparently I'm intimidating even regularly. Even
And
more
also,
so.
the armor probably starts to smell like, funky if you don't wash it.
Okay, again, I wash. Where the hell did this come from?
No one
I'm
believes
just
you.
saying,
You keep
if
saying it, just
you're
no one believes you.
I'm just saying, if you're constantly wearing the armor every single day and you're not changing out of it, or you're not like washing it every day, because you're accumulating at such a fast rate, it does start to smell like instantaneous.
It gets washed once a week.
It's probably not enough, dear.
How much?
You're in the desert. No one believes you at all.
That's blood, sweat, the puke of your enemies, tears of your enemies,
generally why it gets washed.
other bodily fluids that I'd rather not describe on air.
Listen, he's just saying, Pfizer, that typically you look like you only bathe in the blood of your enemies and the mucus of a wobble horn.
Well, yeah, I was brought to my attention that I'm intimidating to the peasants, so I toned it down. There
What I
you
find
go.
funny is this basically boils down to me saying, you look nicer than usual.
It is. It was a compliment coming from you, which is weird, and I didn't know how to handle a compliment coming from
Yes.
Arcturus. All right.
We've
Fair
I
enough.
already
wouldn't go that
established.
far.
We've already established that Pfizer also doesn't know how to self-deprecate.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's been
Neither does the
wow.
But also, -5 points to Arcturus for confusing the masses with being nice for a change.
thief. Again, you're not.
I wasn't even paying for a backhanded compliment. Honestly, I'm just too generous for my own good.
No, you were trying to
Okay.
fuck with me, and it was successful, and that makes me mad.
You should stab him. We should all just stab Arcturus.
You shouldn't let him confuse you, Pfizer. He's not in a Rubik's Cube. He is just a man, and you can got a man.
We should reenact the Ides of March.
Okay,
But
so
this time, Arc can be Caesar, and we can all be Brutus.
confusion will be the Roman Senate.
And it can be
Confusion is the wrong word. Shock.
a Caesar salad. Like you all stab him, and I will throw lettuce into the wounds.
Yes.
Oh, I like this plan.
And bacon bits.
And when
And
we're done,
croutons. When people see him, he will be a mass of guts and croutons and bacon bits
And
and
lettuce.
shredded cheese.
and when we're done, we can cover him in dressing.
Well, no,
Then
he's going to
I-
already be covered in the blood of Caesar. So,
It's a
I am
Caesar
deeply
salad.
disturbed by the fantasies you lot have about me.
I am going to beat him to death with giant salad prongs.
Oh, this isn't sexual. It's just for amusement.
You gotta stab him to death with giant salad prongs, because that's the proper way to reenact the death of Caesar.
Oh,
We
come
have
on,
to
you're
hurry
dripping from
before
here.
Alice. We have to hurry though before Alisteria confuses him with Caligula.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. That would
that'd
get
be a
even
problem.
messier and more
A
awkward.
lot messier, especially with the horse.
A lot messier and significantly more awkward.
Even at the risk of having to say et tu, Brutus, et tu, et tu, et tu, up to 8 times.
It's Kaisus Technon. Get your Greek right.
We
sir.
all know what Alisteria is like.
He's not quoting the original Greek. He's quoting Shakespeare's
He's
version.
quoting Shakespeare, and Shakespeare was quoting or misquoted in Latin what was originally in Greek. So
Look, all the Greek is Greek to me.
But he's not misquoting. He's writing a play. It wasn't meant to be literally historically accurate. It was a dramatization.
that is fair, but still, it
He was
pisses
the
me
bard.
off.
That's like you'd be watching like a modern Earthrealm TV show and think that it actually happened. Like you're watching Vikings and you're like, oh, that's
Was that not a
literally what
documentary?
happened. No, it's not. It's a dramatization.
Oh, does that mean
Oh.
Hamilton? That means Hamilton isn't a
I'm
documentary.
gonna need to reassess all of the content that I've consumed in preparation for the invasion of the mortal realm. Then
Honestly, I still remain amazed that any of you do anything other than watch Pornhub. In any case, do we have any other
that's my Thursday
activations
night.
to handle?
That is, hold on, Arcturus. Now, wait a minute. I am going to address that accusation. I don't only watch Pornhub. There's X videos, there's XNXX,
X
there's
hamster.
X hamster.
Yep, very important.
I would also like to address this in saying that I don't watch Pornhub because I actually go fuck women.
That too. I just mostly have it on in the background
I don't.
because I don't need porn to get off.
Yeah.
I hypothetically stand corrected.
I do watch a lot of cartoons though.
Hold on. Now
Anime
I
or
stand
regular?
corrected.
Both.
Naturally.
Gotta get a little of both.
Fair.
I hate this show. I want to go home. And
Go
I'm
home.
in my home, so that tells you exactly how I feel about this.
He wants to take the long nap. Like actually take the
That
long nap,
might be
not just for
arranged at
2
some
minutes.
point. More than 2 minutes. But look, you can arrange that too, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, we might have to
Oh.
arouse him for each given show.
Poe, take over the show for. Oh wait,
Yeah, not
I
on this
forget
one.
he goes on his journeys on Monday, and he's not.
Yeah,
there.
that's a damn good thing. Did you see last Monday? Almost the entire. I had to say.
Ark looks a little bit.
I think it
flustered
made me
right
so sad, and I'm actually genuinely upset about that. I'm sorry.
Arcturus, did the smell of my book made you take a word shit?
now. I think he just had an aneurysm.
There's just so many beautiful women. I can't pick one. You must understand.
I had to
That's
say
happened
so many
all.
nice things about Poe. I am still very angry about it.
A
Ooh,
penis
oh.
aneurysm.
I want to make that happen again, but with all of us, because I want to see him struggle.
I don't understand.
He had to he got the one where he has to compliment somebody and they picked Poe, so he spent the entire episode complimenting Poe. So like it'd get irritating after a while. It was- every single sentence ended with the words Poe Longbone.
That's quite cruel, crafty, and magnificent.
At first it was really fun, and then I'm just like, I am kind of sick and tired of hearing Poe's name.
He deserves compliments. That little Halloween prop that cost $12 has made me more money than I can count.
Agree to disagree. He's the bane of my existence. Agree to disagree.
Okay, we're apparently we've done all these super chats and Streamlabs and things, and we need to move on. It's very important. There's a
No.
schedule.
No! There is a Streamlabs that just came in. I am not done. Right? I'm smelling this Black Crown though to see if it has like alcohol in it or something. I need to be high. Is it Tixman? Tixman. There's an E after the X, so I don't. Is it Tixaman? Tixaman donated 101.27. 101.27 Cygnus.
Wow.
101 Cygnus to say, hopefully this pays for a Mascar blunt for you all. If I was Chris Rock, I would have told Will Smith that he hits like a bitch, like his son, or his son that's a daughter, because his son's a Tran Puff Puff Prost ever Y bodies even doggy faced J.
What?
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 Pardon?
Why are we dragging Will Smith's children into this?
I was following up to that point, but suffice to say, Chris Rock doesn't need to do that. He already demonstrated it. And furthermore demonstrated that he's not someone else's bitch. I have to say, he really came out of the engagement pretty well.
Unfortunately, he didn't stoop to any other levels because he had so much material to work with. And just with Will Smith alone.
Puff Puff Prost everybody's even dog faced J.
That
Okay,
We'll
who
just chalk it
activated the
up
tabula
to-
and didn't tell me? I feel... Don't
don't
cut
think
me
it's
out
an
of this.
attack.
This is important to me. I need to be useful, as it's a character failing.
I
If
don't
you
think
activate
there
Tabula-
isn't an attack. He just wanted to give us 100 Cygnus to say
That.
all of that.
is he calling Jada dog face? Because that's just not true.
Dog faced J. I don't know. All I know is thank you for the 101 Cygnus. Yes, puff puff pass. Everybody's puff puff pass. And
Do
well,
I get
everybody
high?
take a little of that 100 Cygnus and go get some goblin grass.
Can I get more wine?
No, you have to get goblin grass.
I have to,
You have to.
but I've never done it before.
Yep,
Really?
mad bitch.
Really.
Hmm.
Mostly, I'm a wino. I'm a wine drunk.
No, we know
unfortunately.
that.
Yeah.
At least get.
I don't know if you know this about me, but alcohol is a problem that I may or may not have.
I just
Yes.
thought you had a drinking solution.
It is, in fact, a solution according to chemistry.
There's always a solution. When
All I
the
know is
drinking's
that I've learned
involved.
my lesson. I'm going to stay away from the stronger alchemical solutions. There's the one time, and it's on record still, and it still hurts to review. That's not important. Constance Baker threw another 5 Cygnus towards us just now to say, I hope you actually write the book and not just sniff it, my lord. I'm quite worried for you. LOL.
Yes, it's a wonderful book, and I shall draw pretty pictures of boobies inside of it. But I also enjoy the smell of the book.
Wait, big boobies or small boobies or inverted nipple boobies?
All of
What?
the above.
All
I
of
am
them.
not a hater of any boobies.
That's fair.
Okay, I don't hold a grudge against inverted nipples, but the fetishization is kind of, I mean, never mind. We're not getting into that.
If
Nothing
you
is-
don't want to talk about your inverted nipples, Ark, I understand.
It's boobs. Enjoy the boobs.
Not exactly. I just don't understand the fetishization of the things like weird. In any case,
It's
but
something to focus on, all right? That is the appeal.
I only have one thing to say to that donation, since it was 100 Cygnus. Real quick about the slap heard round the world, or whatever they're calling it these days. Poe did a video on it last night when it happened. But I watched the footage. And I felt like Chris Rock almost like came this close to hitting him back. Like if you watch real carefully, after Will Smith like smacks the shit out of him,
Oh,
his fist balls up, like down on his side.
Mm,
And you can see him like, oh shit, like that just happened, right? But his fist goes like this, and I was like, he should have done it. like,
And I
can you
disagree.
imagine
Listen.
Chris
If
Rock
you-
proved that he was the superior thinking man, and then he realized what was actually going on, and he just went, "Oh, you poor bastard."
No,
no, no.
I don't
think
think he was thinking. I think he had a bunch of producers in his ear
screaming.
Screaming like, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it, Chris!
The
Don't.
look on his face was like, "Motherfucker, you are so lucky we are on camera."
Oh, I hear they kissed and made up after the show, though. I hear
Oh
that
no.
Chris Rock is not pressing charges. The LAPD asked him if he wanted to file a police report, and he's not going to. So maybe at the after party, Will Smith came up and was all like, "Sorry, I embarrassed you in front of millions of people and slapped you like a bitch." And Chris Rock was like, "It's cool, bro."
We all know who the real
Maybe-
bitch is here.
That's how you know you've made it as a comedian, is if someone gets on stage and actually physically assaults you, that's how you know.
Right?
I think you
guess
realize that. Honestly, look, we know that Chris Rock, at least, was only acting on his own orders.
It wasn't even that that much of a banger of a joke though.
I saw Chris Rock's brother in the audience though. And the
Wasn't
look
even-
on his face, his brother had this like, oh shit,
Oh, you mean
The Rock. It's
The
his
Rock.
brother.
yeah.
Chris Rock and his brother, The Rock. Was
You know, Chris
I
Rock
know.
has done really well
I hate
despite the
that
cruelties
joke
of
so much.
genetics.
go back, cut it out of the show.
No,
My
too
I
late.
favorite-
regret that joke.
By far, my favorite reaction was Zendaya, who did not look up from her fucking phone the entire time. She had no idea this happened, none whatsoever. It was great. She's just
She's
sitting there.
texting the Mary Janes from the multiverse asking, hey, you
Either
got
that or she was
matched
texting.
with the Oscars in your world.
Either that or she was texting. She's like, "Hey, guess what's about to be all over Twitter in about 2 minutes."
Look, since this has gotten on this topic, I want to say one thing, and I'm stealing this joke. Well, not really stealing because I'm not claiming credit for it. From Tail Peter, who said that if Jada doesn't get alopecia jokes, well, that's just hair loss.
Oh god,
That was worth
That
passing along, and I have no
that
regrets.
was so good.
I get it, except for in German, hair means him, so or his, so it's the masculine. So hair.
Well, now
loss
it's
is-
meta because that was clearly Will's loss.
Really though, I mean, okay, I want to say this, everyone. It's not a staged thing. That was a genuine reaction. Will Smith is probably going through a lot right now, and the reason why I say this is because in no way does this improve anyone's image on anyone's side. It just brings a whole new element to the conversation between Jada and Will Smith and that whole shenanigans.
Yeah, he fucked
No.
up. He brought more attention to it.
No one wins. That was not staged, because if it was staged, that was the most ignorant thing that a press team could have told him to do at
And
that moment.
you can't pre-stage a Streisand effect. It happens organically.
It does,
He just
and it did.
he drew attention to it instead of fixing the problem. And now it's
Yeah.
all over the internet.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's
That
a reaction to, because you look at that clip that McGog even put up. He was laughing at the joke up until he got the look.
The
Well,
look.
It might have been that Jada looked at him. It might have been like a delayed reaction, because I don't actually know what led up to the joke itself, but I'm assuming that Chris Rock had said something else funny leading up to that, and that was the residual from the previous joke. And then he said the joke, and it was just kind of like a sinking in feeling of, oh, that's what that bastard said.
That could be, but at the same time, what he said before wasn't all that funny. I mean, he was just like, we're doing the best documentary. And the director of the documentary, the camera went to him. And Chris Rock was saying, oh, I bet he's saying, I hope Will wins. I hope Will wins. And the director was laughing, and a couple people. I mean, but it wasn't like a joke. He was just,
Right.
he was just saying, oh, I bet that motherfucker's like, I hope Will Smith wins. I hope he wins. You know, he's doing that Chris Rock voice, which made people laugh because Chris Rock has a Chris Rock voice. But I don't think it was like a joke. And then he was just like, Jada, I love you. Can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2. So you're right. Maybe he was laughing because, you know, everybody was hoping Will Smith won, you know. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is it happened, and it was fucking bizarre. And it got more people talking about the Oscars than any previous years.
I want to ask who had that on their bingo sheet for this year because I most certainly did not.
I
And
don't
I
even know
don't
what to
think
put in the
they did
goddamn
either.
bingo sheet anymore. I don't even know what to put in the goddamn bingo sheet anymore. Okay, look. Y'all have a rock that held an ancient Japanese demon that broke this year. Who had that on their fucking bingo sheet?
Oh yeah, that
You-
did happen.
Yeah, that's like
Thank
on the
you.
that on the big list of crazy shit that's happened. That's,
But
that's almost
Faiza,
that's a stress relief.
Faiza, you have to understand that the demon that escaped from the rock imprisoned was Japanese demon. So most likely he got out into the modern world,
She.
became a NEET, and is just watching hentai in a small apartment in Tokyo.
It's a
That
female
sounds about right.
costume, though. What I think happened, why nothing came of this, is she probably came out, took a look at what's going on, and is like, my help isn't needed here. You guys got it, and just went the fuck back to sleep.
Yeah, well,
Probably.
actually, okay, I want to say this. 2 years ago, before all the COVID shenanigans started, I'm pretty sure they unearthed the sarcophagus. Does anyone else remember this news story?
Oh, the one that's full of poop
What?
water?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do, but I actually
Yes.
have
Water
that through
coffee.
science.
They opened it, didn't they? They opened
where
that
everybody-
water sarcophagi.
Yeah, they kind of had to. They needed to, like, yeah, the poop water sarcophagi, yes.
But yeah, I definitely think that we are suffering the residuals of a global curse as the result of having opened that sarcophagus.
Well,
it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I have fantastic news for y'all because we're not done with the finding sarcophagi thing. In the burned ruins of Notre Dame, they found a lead-lined coffin. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
I don't
You
think it's a
don't
planned
stop opening
stunt.
random shit.
I've seen a lot of stupidity. I've seen planned stupidity. I've seen spontaneous stupidity. Personally, I would wager my last signa on that being unplanned stupidity. But look, we're over 15 minutes into this next hour, and we haven't gotten into the pillory. But I just thought to combine pillocks with pillory, and I got pillocry. It's not an actual word that I was aware of. Apparently, I was wrong that it's not
It is
relevant.
now.
Sorry to hear in chat, by the way, that someone died, but we're focusing on our deaths. It's about us. It's all about us, mostly me and them. Moving on. Important thing, not too long ago, our own very own Magog of Morscar commissioned art, such as this lovely portrait of the only person who matters. Mad fool that he was, I immediately had my apprentices and third best art forgers steal his art style itself, and now they're using it for the mugshots on the pillory. You're welcome. The results are horrifying. Allow me to demonstrate as I ask everyone to guess what the hell this person did.
Wait a second, you said I commissioned? I didn't commission shit. I painted that, motherfucker.
Alright, I guess I'll get the ball rolling. I think she did some kind of crimes against the other mother. What the hell is wrong with her eyes? Like button eyes with the X on it. Coraline.
Blame Magog. It's his own art style that was used to repaint the mugshot.
This is a cheap knockoff.
This is a
I'm
cheap
gonna blame
knockoff.
freaking dollar store bullshit.
A cheap imitation, not even just a knockoff. Wait, aren't those the same thing?
We can I have one of Magog's portraits? We have Magog's portraits at home. Magog's portrait. Magog's portrait. This shit.
That's my favorite theme.
According to the apprentices, this is what it would look like if he repainted their mugshot.
That's
Fire
okay.
your apprentices out of a cannon. I know
I
we
don't
don't
even
have
know
a
what
cannon.
that is.
Find one.
Head first.
We're
What
supposed
is
to
the
make fun of it.
purpose of this game? I never do the Monday show. I don't understand the purpose of this game.
Oh yeah, you should probably explain to Magog what the pillory is.
Essentially, what we're doing is that
do
we're
it.
we're basically guessing what they did based on their picture.
Yeah, but the picture is an amalgamation of my painting and their mugshot,
Yep.
which tells me nothing.
Get artistic.
Yep. You gotta get autistic with it.
I said artistic, not fucking autistic. But yes,
Do both.
Look,
Dog,
not here.
10 points off of your assessment for allowing this shit to happen.
It's What's been going on?
Yeah,
This
so what do you
accountability
think?
is disturbing, but suffice to say, does anyone have guesses to what this
I
charming
already
individual
said.
was in trouble for?
I
You
think she
already said.
headbutted somebody.
Crimes against the kingdom of the other mother.
She headbutted somebody
Yeah.
directly in the skull.
Because
It
my
looks
boss
like
is here,
she's
we're not taking damage for getting it wrong.
She's in jail for being responsible for the malfunctioning fireworks at Michael Jackson's concert in the 90s.
That was a thing.
Yeah. He set his hair on fire.
That would have
I
been
wasn't
so
alive
much
for that.
better. Suffice to say, however, March 14th, the forum was arrested Saturday afternoon for allegedly shooting a neighbor in the face with a water
wow.
pistol.
The pirate's actually kind of close
With a water pistol.
with the water pistol.
But that's not a crime.
Why has she been arrested?
Apparently it was, because according to police, Rene Bolduc, 40, was inside a residence at the King of the Road Mobile Home Park in St. Petersburg when Nicole Hosmer, 44, walked past the property. Bolduc, cops allege, exited her home, stood on the porch where she took a water gun and squirted the victim in the face.
With acid?
Yeah, was there urine in the water gun?
Nope, there was just water. Bolduc literally squirted Hosmer in the face because she was upset the victim was walking on her street and apparently has some, the victim has some connection to the police officer I met. I can only guess. Hosmer lives only a few blocks away from Bolduc at the King of the Road Development Mobile Home Park, arrested for water gunning to the face.
It's
Well,
nice to
apparently,
know-
This
sorry.
did happen. This did happen in St. Petersburg, Russia. So who knows what's illegal in Russia?
Florida.
What?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
That's a place.
I don't know.
It's Florida.
Bafflingly, yes.
Ugh.
But it's nice to know that in your world they also make arbitrary rules to screw over the poor. We have
Oh
that
yeah,
here.
the police, I don't understand what's going on over there. I assume that the assaulted was a noble. That would make sense. I understand that immediately. Not the case here, however. Hosmer was not injured in the shooting. Bolduc was arrested for misdemeanor battery and booked to the county jail, from which she was released late Saturday after posting $500 bond.
So, what you're saying is, if Will Smith had slapped Chris Rock in St. Petersburg, he would have
would've
got the
been
death
Yeah.
penalty.
Yes.
He would have got.
The fucking firing squad.
Well, yes, but no, because he's nobility by their world standards, so he would have gotten away with it even then. I mean, strictly
Yeah,
speaking, he
you're
probably
right.
could have shot Bolduc in the face with an actual gun that did damage and gotten a pass.
Oh no, that's California.
Yeah, that's very strange. It's very strange. In Chicago, there was two gangs at war with one another, and they fired over 1,000 rounds at each other in the streets, and they all got let off for being.
Cubs fans
From
versus
mute-
the Sox fans.
It was called mutual combat, and they let them all go. Mutual combat.
They literally had a civil law. I'm just like, excuse me.
Wait a second, so that much closer to bringing back duels?
Mutual
Right?
combat's supposed to be between like two bros having a fist fight at a bar, not people shooting at each other with
I mean,
guns
like-
and magic and shit.
At this point, the Chicago police just didn't want to file paperwork on 1,000 rounds.
That's a lot of paperwork.
That's a lot of people on that street who were endangered by stray bullets, and they just let them go.
They're just like.
So
it's
the
okay.
St. Petersburg thing doesn't surprise me. I'm only bringing it up because it doesn't surprise me. Please continue with this ridiculous game that isn't picture this.
And it's fun. Furthermore, we're going to be just through 5 signatures to us for the following message. You've all been fined 1,000 credits for violating the verbal morality code. Also, help all around. Fight for the last one left over. Okay, so apparently they expect us to fight for 1 health potion for one of us.
Yeah, not
Honestly, yeah, no. I'll let the
No.
peasants fight for this one.
no. What peasants?
It's mine.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It would seem that JTRW has forgotten that health no longer costs 1 Cigna. It's a 5 Cigna, and it heals the entire health bar of 1 person.
No, he wants us to fight over 5 Cignas. Is what's happening.
I'll take it. It's mine. Ha.
No, because he bought 4 for $1 and told us to fight over the last one.
Oh
He
yeah.
gave 5 Cignas, but in
Really?
the old days, 4 Cignas would have bought us each a health potion.
My
You
bad.
get what I'm saying? He said
Yeah.
fight over the last one.
And this is why I had Ark read the rules in the beginning. You see?
JTRW has forgotten that the health potions are in the green section down
Yes.
here.
Still got it
Okay.
wrong.
You have forgotten the rules, and so have forgotten me.
Out of sheer spite, because Pfizer Loot is damaged, they've been healed.
Oh. That worked out well.
Well, yeah, she was the only one with damage. I haven't yet to take damage. I've died because of the activation of Fool's Fire and the special attack, but I have yet to take damage from laughing because you are a bunch of unfunny fucks on Monday, apparently.
Takes one to know one.
Takes one to. Are we done with the pillory game already?
No. Excellent. You do this thing, Ark, where you wait for us to stop talking, and you have to understand that that's not going to fucking happen.
You just have to interrupt us, honey. Okay?
Yeah.
Just do it. It's fine.
I have a stray nipple hair that's bothering me, so
You should
let's hurry
pluck
up.
it then.
Oh my god, will you?
Just pinch it and then yoink.
There we go.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. Look, so as to say, I'm depressed, nihilistic, contemptuous, one of those things that excuses everything I've gotten wrong at this particular point in time. But let's move on. What did this charming gentleman do?
Oh, he got in trouble for trying to stand in solidarity with Jada Pinkett because he has alopecia and painted his face black. And got in trouble for blackface. Jada Pinkett, blackface, alopecia man. Jada Pinkett, blackface, alopecia man, I'm calling it.
I think that
Say
he
that
broke
5 times
into-
fast.
I think he broke into a mashed potato factory because he wanted to be with his people.
Blackface, Peter, what? Blackface, Jada Pinkett,
Potato man.
alopecia man. I can't say it fast.
I think this man stole all the milk cartons from the local elementary school from all of the children that would have drinking the milk cartons.
They ended up on milk cartons instead.
The milk cartons ended up on milk cartons?
You know, the children.
Does that
I like
even
the
happen?
This milk cartonception. Have you seen this milk carton?
Have you seen my milk carton? It looks like this. That's a milk carton. Well, yes, but I mean, it actually looks like the milk carton upon the milk carton.
But it's literally the milk carton in your hand. Yes, but I'm
No.
looking for one that looks like
But I'm
milk
looking
carton.
for this specific milk carton.
It's fair to say you're all hideously wrong in a way that makes me really wish I was reckless enough to take damage from all of you. But suffice to say, in a what shall soon be eminently understandable Florida man incident, March 11th, concerned that the meth he had purchased was actually bath salts, a Florida man yesterday asked police to test his stash. A request that resulted in his arrest on multiple drug charges. According to investigators, Thomas Carucci, 41, dialed 911 last night and requested that a sheriff's deputy be dispatched to his residence in Spring Hill, a Tampa suburb. Carucci explained that he wanted law enforcement to test methamphetamine he had just bought.
That is the
Good
chunkiest meth head I've ever seen.
Chunkiest?
They're usually like super skinny, right?
Wait, no, I thought he was talking about bath salts. Bath salts are not meth.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he
different.
thought his meth
bit-
was bath salts, so he had them tested. It was meth.
Okay,
Ah!
but he wanted to know if the bath salts were actually bath salts, not meth.
No, other way around.
He wanted to know if the meth was bath salts.
Yes. So I'm saying this is the chunkiest meth. That's the same person with the wig. Don't hide that fucking picture. That was the same guy with a wig.
No, we'll get to that later. Just, carry on.
Chunky meth head.
I just think he's stupid. I mean, who does that? Like
I like my answer better.
There's a good-
I'm
there's a
thinking
good
he already...
chance- There's a good chance the meth did nothing. He might have been that dumb from the beginning.
Who would do that? So apparently a lot of people, drug addicts do this, and the police will literally put things on Facebook that's just like, "Are you concerned about the purity of your heroin?" And they'll actually come to the police station because they're drug addicts. They're not very smart.
Or what?
Yeah, it's like people believing that there's like this thing that was spread into the criminal underworld that's like, if you're an undercover cop, you have to tell me if I ask you if you're an undercover cop. And it's like, no, they don't have to tell you. They don't have to tell you shit, you know? But it spread amongst people, so that then you got a lot of people getting arrested going, but I asked you if you were an undercover cop, and you said no. It's illegal to lie to me. Okay.
No, it's not.
Where'd you hear
It
that?
really isn't.
It-
Cops will lie to you as they're interrogating you about evidence that they may or may not have on you, and that is a scare tactic in order to
what's
get you
what's
consent.
legal is entrapment,
Right.
not lying to you.
Yeah, but entrapment's a whole different thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very specific.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, just to explain, hold on, maybe we're being too unfair to Mr. Colucci, 41, who apparently explained that he purchased the meth from a man named JJ at a local bar, but after using some of the drug, Colucci became concerned that the substance was bath salts, the synthetic stimulant.
I feel like you'd know the difference immediately.
I'm thinking he
Bath
called the
salts
police
make
while I
you
was still under the
people's
effects.
faces.
One
I've
turn
heard
into a
this.
zombie.
Bath salts turn you into a zombie and you eat people's faces, and that is a fact.
Yes, that
See-
has happened
see?
multiple times.
He was civically concerned. He just didn't want to eat anyone's faces in his drug habit.
Or
There
like
was also
What
a
a nice
drug.
guy.
There was also a drug in Florida that was popular for a few years that came from Russia, and it was called crocodile. And it literally had a side effect. It would turn people's skin into what looked like scales, like on a dragon.
and they were sores, like open
Yeah.
fucking sores.
They were like open fucking sort. Like that's how terrible that fucking drug was. It would cause their skin to turn into crocodile skin.
Also, a dude
that's
lost
why-
it so badly he put his head through a car windshield.
And that's why I don't do drugs, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't do drugs.
Only booze.
Don't do drugs. Drink yourself to death instead.
Actually,
Bye bye,
technically.
liver. Bye bye.
Fair enough. I do believe we have a stream map that just came in. And it's completely baffling, so I thought I might leave that to you.
Okay, yes. It's from Tixman. He gave 5 signals to say, Magog, I still have your autograph. Every time it makes me laugh. You've gave me years of smiles, and it's exit backwards. So T silent X because of the E. So it's T man. That makes the I and I sound TY man. Puff puff pat post everybody's. Puff puff prost everybody's. Okay, so it's Tie Man because he's saying the X is silent because it's how he wants it said. it's how he wants it said. But thank you, Tie Man, and I'm glad I could bring you years of enjoyment and fun and laughter while I suffer through all the horrible shit that your world has thrown into my face. Thank you for watching.
That is the same man with a wig.
No, it's not.
Looks like it.
That is that is a
That or it's just Joe Pesci's dollar store equivalent.
that is a filthy Turkish mobster who got caught smuggling illegal dildos across state lines.
Any theories, Thief?
If we can't hear you.
Sad.
Did you abandon us without even dying?
No. I had to go get more alcohol. My liver demanded it. No, but I do. Okay, so as I was saying, I do think he's a smuggler, but not a smuggler of dildos. No, I think he must be a smuggler of rubber duckies. That is my final answer.
Painfully, the court is closest. March 9th, wearing a bathrobe and a holster on his hip, the owner of a $1.1 million Florida home threatened to shoot his next-door neighbor and the man's dog in retaliation for the victim's 7:45 a.m. leaf blowing, according to police.
He threatened to shoot a dog? Oh, for that alone, he gets the firing squad. I mean, if we're saying that the lady that shot her neighbor with the water gun, he definitely gets a firing squad. Just the
He
threatening.
didn't actually shoot the dog.
Agreed.
He only threatened to shoot the dog.
I don't care. Firing squad.
I actually think I agree with Faiz on this matter.
I am a wielder of pain and suffering to people who threaten harmless animals. I may be a dark overlord who wishes to conquer your world and enslave some of your people, and maybe even raise the dead in order to fight my undead army, but I will not tolerate hurting innocent animals.
All right, cool. We're all in agreement then. The judgment is
Death by firing squad.
death.
Actually, maybe something a little bit more painful.
No,
Holy crap.
firing squad, because here in our world, firing squad literally means a line of fire mages.
Oh, okay then. I thought you meant like in their world.
At the very least, a
It's
bunch of
overtaken.
dudes with the fire with the rod. So, or that.
This works.
Fair
Fire
enough.
spell.
I personally, I understand that many misanthropes have a bizarre attachment to animals. I don't get it myself, but I know better than to argue. Apparently, investigators allege that Curtis Manfred Franz, 51, initially fired a pistol into the air 7 times as a neighbor on Sunnybrook Lane in Largo used a blower to remove leaves from his roof. Minutes after hearing gunfire, the neighbor told police Franz appeared in his backyard holding the firearm. Franz, the 53-year-old victim recalled, told him to stop using the leaf blower and, quote-unquote, then pointed his pistol at the victim's dog and said, "I'm going to shoot your fucking dog."
Rage. I have rage.
Yeah, that we can do without this one for the
Yeah,
rest of
let's not
existence.
read anymore. I'm
Now,
gonna.
really, he didn't actually shoot I'm a bit angry. I'm angry too, don't get me wrong. I'm angry that he wasted so much ammo. I mean, I can't even get a gun over here, much less the ammo. This is very stressful.
I don't want to gut somebody in my throne room. Can we move on?
Real quick in the chat, Tie Man is asking if I'm ever going to do more autographs. Possibly. I mean, I'm back to painting, and I will probably sell some limited prints of my artwork that will be autographed. But you'll have to just keep an eye out for that. I'll make announcements in the future when that project comes about. But it takes me a very long time to do these paintings. For instance, the Lyra portrait took me over 60 hours. Yes, Arcturus's portrait was 25, 26 plus hours, so on and so forth. So it takes time to do these things.
And that's why you do them and I do not do them. Because I don't know how to art at all.
I do art, but no one in their world appreciates it.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
I appreciate it, Orc.
Thank
Do
you.
you though?
Aw. I wasn't.
No,
Wait, hold on.
no, I
What's...
didn't. No, 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 sir. No, 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 no.
Heavy.
No, 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 no,
Liza, what's
No.
happening?
no,
Uh,
no, 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 no.
I'm confused.
No.
so
Are we done with the pillory thingy already?
No, we're not. Why? Are you in a
Yeah, but
rush?
you.
Okay, we've got like another 22 minutes. Honestly, what are you wanting here?
I'm wondering how long this gimmick lasts.
As long as it has.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Why?
Oh wow, this is a
Ugh.
lot. Look at this shirt. This shirt says dumb. She labeled herself.
Woo. Is that
Oh, it gets
she?
better.
Or is that a dude?
They're trying to sell as an acronym. The t-shirt actually reads dumb. Don't underestimate my brain. In their case, I imagine that's a very hard thing to do.
Considering the shape of her face and everything, I think she was trying to put the puppies into a burning building.
I don't know what you're clearly talking about. This is clearly peak human condition for people of Florida. She's probably some sort of very popular celebrity type figure who was caught jerking off truckers in a gas station.
She clearly a peak member of the Floridian species.
I think it's
Thank-
Whoopi. It's Whoopi Goldberg shaving off other people's eyebrows.
Fuck you.
Looks like a melting wax statue of James.
It really
Brown.
does.
Stop it. Yeah.
Are
Well, Ark,
ready
are you
for
gonna
the
tell
truth?
us?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
We'll
gonna-
call him. Meet Kathy Kidd, the 64-year-old Georgian. You are all wrong. It's not even a Florida person for once. Was arrested last month on a warrant charging her with battering a female relative. Police say Kidd and two other women punched and kicked the 41-year-old victim, who is the mother of Kidd's granddaughter. Kidd, $300,000 bond, was scheduled to be arraigned yesterday on the misdemeanor battery count.
So she either kicked her own daughter or her daughter-in-law.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Daughter-in-law, presumably, because
Crazy.
it was the mother of the granddaughter, but not
Yep.
her own.
Yep, the shirt is fitting, definitely.
What I
just
want to
can't get
know,
over it.
Kid and two other women. I want to know who the two other women were and why.
Other family members, probably.
Presumably, what the hell did they do, the 41-year-old victim?
Does it really matter?
Other
It
members.
doesn't.
Of the-
Crazy.
No, not really.
is
I'm just curious.
as crazy as it does.
Is Florida just one big trailer park?
This was Georgia, though.
Oh.
Not
See, note,
better.
I
by
said
much.
that, and the only one who clearly demonstrated they didn't hear a damn word I said was the quarterwalk. Again,
Well, I mean, you blame me? I mean, I apologize to the species of the Floridians for assuming that the Georgian was one of them. But do you blame me, really?
Basically right next to each other, so.
Yeah, there's some bleed over. It's the meth.
You're right.
It's in the water.
Oh, 20 more minutes and I get to go have sex with a cat girl prostitute.
No, you don't. Anyway,
Oh, is that her? Right there?
big doubt they can
Is her
afford
crime for
those are
poor life
expensive now.
choices?
everyone's crime is their poor life choices. We gotta
Pretty
be more
much, yes.
specific than that.
Yeah. Are you sure? It can't just be enough that they made poor life choices and then we arrest them. And
Look,
we're
I
done
want
with them?
applause for my absolute brilliance in arranging these mugshots that
She's got-
completely obfuscate their skin color. I mean, it's a complete arbitrary guess. You don't even know. We have to do this
She's
fairly.
white.
She's got those fuck me or I'll stab you eyes.
Oh my god, you're right, she does.
She's got those psycho but stabby fucking eyes, man. Did she stab a
sexy.
bitch? She stabbed somebody.
I think
Sexy
she
bitch.
stabbed a bitch while they were fucking her.
I think so too. I think there was sex and stabbing involved.
I
Yes.
think she held some poor chap at knife point.
But I think she
Had
stabbed
her
somebody.
way.
But
I
it
think
might
she
have been
stabbed somebody with, like a
it-
screwdriver, or instead
it
of
might have been it might have been an unusual weapon, not a typical stabbing weapon, is what
Like a-
Flies is saying. Like
Instead of
Ooh,
salad.
so like a broken bottle.
like she
They're like-
stabbed a motherfucker with a carrot.
She stabbed the motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Okay, Magog.
Like she sucked on a candy cane to turn the man on, and then stabbed him with it because it was a point by the time she was done with it,
She
which only
stabbed him-
took her 13.8 seconds to make it into a point.
She's like,
She
ooh,
stabbed
blood
Honestly,
turns me on. Stab.
She
Okay,
stabbed him
well-
with a corn cob, and if anybody gets that reference, you get a cookie because nobody watched that fucking movie.
I personally feel like I inadvertently created a better picture than picture this, and I'm not going to get any credit for it. In any case, suffice to say, the reality is that this is an 18-year-old North Carolina woman who was arrested on a pair of narcotics charges. The felony call, however, did not seem to faze the teen who took to Twitter report, quote unquote, surrendered myself at 7 a.m., got released at 11:30, fuck what you heard, and my mugshot's cute.
That's just the world they live in now. Everything
That's-
is TikToks and Twitters and Instagrams and social media
all
likes
that
and
matters.
dislikes.
Your mugshot looking cute. That's all that matters.
She really does have stabby eyes though, so I'm not wrong.
She crazy.
There's like nothing behind those eyes. Probably because there's nothing going on in that brain.
Yeah, well, suffice to say, she
No.
got away with her murders because she's only nailed on narcotics charges and clearly gently. Nobility again, I think. But let's move on. What did this charming individual do?
All right, again with is that their actual face or just the painting?
It's a painting.
Magog's style applied to it has had some dramatic effects, and this one's really novel, but it's not representative of their physical condition, if I can say that much.
'Cause I was about to say I didn't think they had zombies in their world.
But they actually have the face paint.
All I can say is that she looks like a member of the Borg. So I'm going to guess that she was imprisoned for trying to assimilate an entire city.
I was
Fun
gonna say
problems.
walking while undead. on that.
Technically, figuratively, you might be right.
Drugs and
That's not illegal unless it was jaywalking. Was she jaywalking undead?
It might be in their world.
Was she the jaywalking dead, Fiza? Was she?
If it
She's like a
helps,
thriller
it's another
zombie.
Florida person.
A thriller zombie moonwalking across the street.
They've made so many TV shows based on Walking Dead. I wouldn't surprise me if they came out with like Jaywalking Dead.
That would be a great satire show.
They gotta milk that shit for all it's fucking worth.
Just a parody show of the fucking zombie genre.
kind of like how Lower Decks is a parody of Star Trek. They could do like a cartoon and call it Jaywalking Dead.
It's just horror movie satire.
That could work.
Get that horrifying thing off of the screen.
I genuinely don't know what.
Looks like she's missing an eye. Looks like somebody like.
What in the
blew her
witch
eye out.
doctor?
Well, that's the result of your art style applied to a mugshot by counterfeiters. So you should feel bad about that.
Why would
Where
I
the
do that?
counterfeiters just need to get good.
Yeah, no shit.
In any case, battery victim initially thought his girlfriend was quote-unquote being like 50 Shades of Grey rough. A Florida man told police that he thought his girlfriend was being rough like 50 Shades Grey when she began to slap him yesterday, but he eventually fled the couple's apartment when the woman became more aggressive and left him quote-unquote seeing stars with a bump on his head, according to an arrest report.
Wait, that's a guy?
No, that's the one who's beating the guy.
No, she was the one doing the.
BDSMing.
She was the dominating one in the domination submissive relationship.
She was
Did
the
he hit her
dominator.
back? How did her face end up like that?
That's
Arc.
the dog star. Again, no physical damage in the actual mugshot. It's like karma was being applied. In any case, cops say Nicole Onquit, 21, and the 40-year-old victim returned to the Lager home on Monday after attending a festival. The pair argued when Onquit was unable to locate her phone. Though she would eventually find her device, Onquit was still upset. The victim attempted to sit at his desk and ignore the defendant. Onquit allegedly then began to slap the victim on the arms and back. The man told cops he initially believed the defendant was being rough, like 50 Shades of Grey, the book-turned-movie about a sadomasochistic relationship.
That man has a very weird idea of what S&M is.
They're both Florida
Yeah.
people, honestly. This
Are
is
you
not...
surprised?
Next.
Well then, one more time, because actually that's the best of the lot, really. For being entirely honest. This next man is no criminal in my opinion.
That was the best. What are you talking about? That's a great fucking painting.
Who the fuck is Mutton Chops McVoid face?
He looks like those Landstrider thingies from Dark Crystal.
I have to say, your art style has greatly improved upon the mugshot, which has him looking a bit more formless, I suppose. But this is more reflective of what he's actually in for, because what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I knee-jerk at using those terms for you lot.
Trying to have a conversation with his invisible friends in the middle of traffic.
Oh, much more badass than I'm afraid.
Is he the leader of a cult? and he tried to, like, I don't know, like do like a suicide thing, like drink the Kool-Aid, was a comet passing overhead to take them off to heaven.
Oh shit, is it time for Hail Bob already?
Ooh, I have one. Okay, so he's an escaped Amish during Rumspringa's Gone Wild, and he stole a bunch of breast milk in order to try and turn it into butter.
Not bad. You're learning, young Padawan.
I like it.
I have to say, I feel some pride over the way this seems to fire your imaginations, but the sad truth is that a Wisconsin man is facing a felony charge after using his truck to T-bone a vehicle carrying two people who had just stolen a snowblower from his family's garage. So he basically is arrested for being a defendant of his family's property, which is just good serfdom as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, I get his anger because his property was stolen, but I think that they have rules against taking the law into your own hands.
They do, but honestly, that's the sort of guard I would hire. I think he did well. Nevertheless, according to cops, Corey Sanderson, 29, intentionally plowed into the driver's side of a getaway car as it turned onto the street a few blocks from his Madison residence. The vehicle's occupants, a man and woman, suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries and were transported late Monday to a local hospital. Sanderson, in the photo you've just seen, told Madison Police Department officers that he saw two people steal a snowblower from his garage and began following them in his truck, and then he, took action.
Hey, but did it work?
Well, he stopped the theft, at least.
Yeah, and did anyone die?
No.
Then-
Honestly,
Let him go. Let my man Otis go.
He does look like an Otis, doesn't he?
I know, right?
I think he earned a pass, personally. I mean, I would react at least as angrily by proxy.
He looks like he has a nickname, though. Like his name is Otis Fuzzy Man. You know, like
It's
Higgins.
fuzzy. It's just fuzzy.
Yeah, he's just Otis Fuzzy Higgins, the third
that works.
Esquire.
Esquire.
One of those middle names that was those like nicknames that was earned after a drunken night of partying and football.
Look, whether you like what he did or not, the man's facial hair is epic.
The Packers specifically.
I mean,
Jesus, weird.
it could be a bit better because with hairs that close to his lips in the mugshot, it kind of turns his mouth into looking a bit anusy. But other than that, absolutely epic facial hair.
You're right. His mouth does kind of look like a puckered butthole.
Yeah. But that's the worst thing I have to say about Corey Sanderson, property defender.
Exactly. Let mutton chops go.
Free
Can't
mutton
do that.
chops.
Justice for Fuzzy Higgins. Justice for Fuzzy Higgins.
Justice.
Snoopy thinks that was a female. I'm not sure how the fuck. No, that's a female. Fuzzy
That
was
was
not a
any
female.
goodness.
I don't
That's
know.
absolutely-
That's
I don't know.
Charlize Theron from that monster movie.
I don't know what she did, but I like her spunk.
She's like,
You murdered
ride or die,
somebody,
bitches. Ride or die.
Yeah, that bitch is ride or die. Sure.
And she is a meth addict that broke into an old folks' home and stole wheelchairs and tried to sell them on the black market for drugs.
Just as an arbitrary question, how old would you say they are?
58.
So, you know those serial killers that feed people to pigs? She
Yeah.
got one up on the serial killer and fed him to the pigs, but nobody believes her, so now she's in prison.
How old would you say they are?
I'm gonna go with like 50. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
so-
the 50s.
I'm gonna
No,
go the
it's a
opposite
meth
direction.
head.
It's a meth
Meth
head,
head.
so she's probably late 30s.
32, 35, 30, 35.
But yeah, that's a meth head, and the meth head, I'm gonna go with stole bedpans from the local hospital. to
That's
sell
too
'em.
close to mine, stealing wheelchair.
No,
You're just copying me.
no, mine's
Quit-
grosser.
Quits copies me. Which copies me.
I
You are
think
so heinous.
the moral here right now is to not name your daughter Crystal ever. Meet Crystal Dishman. The 47-year-old Kentuckian was photographed at the Letcher County Jail, where she had recently served sentences for methamphetamine possession and bail jumping. Needless to say, they are displeased to be posing for another.
How old are
Mugshot.
they again?
47. I fucking called
Boy.
it.
Actually, really, you hurt me when I have to correct you to say that I believe the quarter orc was closest.
No, I was closest.
I didn't hear any of that. You were muted.
She's a meth head. You guys were correct. She's a meth head.
I was at least right about the drugs. Yes.
Why? We're not trying to be right. I'm attempting to be funny.
Yeah, I don't need to
you
be
guys are-
right. I just need to make everyone else laugh. Cause
Yep.
I'm fucking trying to be right because I'm only on this show today.
A special
Well,
moment in time, indeed.
We gave up trying to be right because like 95% of these drugs are involved somehow, and at that point it feels like cheating.
True, you can just say drug possession and be right most of the time, but not always. And there's fun in the details, like what did this Dexter-looking motherfucker do?
Yeah, he is a Dexter looking. He has a plastic room somewhere.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that he's kind of a serial killer look, but not like a normal serial killer. Like maybe he's a serial killer of very very specific victims, like people who he's a serial killer of people who dress in animal costumes at football games. Like he hates mascots. He's a furry killer.
I'm okay with that.
God damn.
Jesus, I don't hate furries that much.
I
Or,
remember the Hero the Wolf documentary.
That's one person. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, to be
Okay, then
fair,
I'm
I
okay
only
with
hate
The what?
that the ones that Thief just mentioned, those furries, yeah, those can even hell. The rest are mostly just weirdly disturbing, and I have no issue with them whatsoever. Why some of them have even thrown tremendous amounts of money at me to compel tassel twirling. And hold on, no, I changed my position. I hate them all.
He has a plastic room, but not for the reason you think. He's basically been stealing maple syrup from the store, rolling in it inside his plastic room, and declaring his love for Aunt Jemima.
That
think
is
this
very
man-
weird, very specific, and still wrong, and it's not going to get much better when you hear the reality of it.
All right, I'm going to bring back the bedpans and
It's weird
incorporate
sex
that.
shit, isn't it?
It is. But I'm going to bring back the bedpans, incorporate them with the plastic room, and say that this man is attempting to do a one-man act recreation of Two Girls, One Cup.
All right, we're going to
I'm going to say from here on out, there's going to be eventually someone on the pillory. Maybe not him. Maybe not on this show. But there will be somebody who has been arrested for anus Twinkies.
I think we've had somebody that's been arrested for sticking something up their butt.
Oh, yeah, we've had all sorts of things for people with together butts, but not Twinkies, to be fair. That might yet happen. Something to look forward to. Won't that be a joy?
Indeed.
So what do you do?
Didn't I have somebody
Drugs!
that actually... Oh, sorry.
Drug suspect claimed bag of syringes was quote-unquote for fishing.
Huh? That doesn't make logical sense at all.
The police
Unless
have
he's-
heard it's not mine too many times, so he was trying to get creative.
A drug
Unless
suspect
he's pulling
found
the
with...
needles off and then bending them into hooks.
No, not even. A drug suspect found with fentanyl and a bag of hypodermic needles told Florida police that he used the syringes, quote-unquote, for fishing. Police response after an 911 call after about a suspicious person encountered Eric Bennett, 30, on a Vero Beach street. An officer described Bennett as visibly intoxicated on an unknown substance. When asked about the large bulges in the pockets of his shorts and whether he possessed any weapons, Bennett replied, "I have hypodermic needles for fishing."
For fishing.
or fishing.
Yes.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
before, well, I have nothing to say to that, but before we leave, Wendigo dropped 5 Cygnus for the Streamlabs to say, you're doing great, Arcturus. Hey, got any more nice words about our favorite bird, Poe? If not, vent your rage at Magog. Lash out, Arc, to Magog.
Magog. I run the show, you run the show. We all know it's the Poe Longbone show, you piece of shit. You could have put him in anything, but you put a Grim Raven skeleton, you vile sack. You know what he's doing right now. He's sabotaging and overwhelming everything. We can't compete with this. I had to spend an entire hour filleting his Longbone, and I hate you so much for it.
That's the worst hour ever.
Well, I can't argue with that, really, honestly.